Day 279 for the vlog. Got Gamomo over here. Say hi, Bubby. Say hi, Bubby. And today, day rating was a 7. Got up, tried to walk the pup, and said, okay, first things first, let's go for a long run. Come back and cut the hair, and then get ready to go to lunch, go do lights. That was the plan. Came back, was getting ready, grabbed a little water. I didn't think I was hydrated enough for the 10-mile long run, maybe 11 if I had time. And so I drank a little water. I got a text from a friend, and they were just, things were going wrong, and they were a little upset with me. And I was like, hold on, what's going on? What happened? And we were supposed to meet tomorrow for a little run to help walk their pup, like a pup run. And then we're just going to hang out, maybe get lunch kind of a thing. And then they just were upset. I got to cancel this and that. And like, okay. And it was like a 4:30 in the morning text. So it was like, everything all right? Like, it's fine to cancel, but are you okay? And then that just turned into it like an altercation. I'm just like, wow, okay, what's going on? I'm sorry. Anyways, and then shortly after that, my buddy called from my old high school, middle school, high school, college best friend, Gary. And I tried to call him on Thanksgiving. He's definitely one I tried to call on birthday and holidays and any advice or anything. And I had called the wrong number. I think I have 3 of his names in my phone. I'm not sure if how many house phones or business and personal phones he has. Come on. Easy, Bubby. But yeah, I guess I called his old phone or his secondary phone. I'm not sure. I didn't have one of those call Gary or this is Gary, call you back. It just, the number you have dialed has a full message box. Please call back again later or something like that. Anyways, he called, we talked. He's like, how's Thanksgiving? How's life? We cut up for a bit, and it was just crazy because we were roommates in college for my second semester, and we did track together in high school, senior year, and we did cross together, and then we lived like 4 houses away, and in middle school, so became like best friends. And his dad and my mom had the same birthday, and so we were like, we're brothers from another mother kind of a thing. And we always ordered the same thing in a Mexican restaurant before we knew each other. So like, we're related. We have to be like our doppelgangers, so to speak. Not looks wise, but mentally. Anyways, Gamomo. Hi. Yes. Hi. Gamomo. Calm down. Sit. Thank you. And we ended up talking about how his goal in life was to make, what is it, like 125,000, be able to have a house, and have his favorite truck. He had one other thing. I'm trying to remember what it was. Anyways, he had said, he's like, I reached all those goals and I'm only 37 years old, 38 years old. It's like, I don't know what's next. I'm like, there's always more to do, more to get. And I'm sure with family and stuff, you're going to go on vacations. And they go on 3 to 4 vacations a year with the family. And they have a lake home. And they have a boat. They're just doing really well. And he talked about how his wife and daughter just bought a bus, like a mini bus, and they're going to try to renovate it to make it an RV kind of thing. I guess they were watching a show and got motivated. One of those refurbishing, rebuild it shows. Anyways, I had a great conversation with him for an hour. It put me back in time, and so I was trying to like, okay, well, let me cut the hair, then I can go to lunch, come back, walk the pup, and then we'll go put up the lights. Well, only had time to go to lunch, and then I didn't have time to come back because they pushed lunch back by like half hour. So like, okay, it's not enough time to do anything. So let me just go there, and I had to go straight to lights. And my friend Helen that I did 11 miles with the other week, she's like, "How good are you on the roof?" I'm like, "Wait, what? On the roof?" She's like, "I want to hang up more lights on the roof, but I'm too scared to get up there. It's a 2-story." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. What do you have the hooks? Do you have the lights?" It's like, "Yep." And she's like, "You volunteer?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I'll try to help out if I can. So at 3 o'clock, I met up at her place, and it was her neighbors, Tyler and Ashley, were there, and we helped put up her lights in the house. And she's like, "Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll take you to lunch." I'm like, okay, food's always great. Not gonna put food on the back burner. Let me know, and we'll go. But it wasn't too bad. It was just, it didn't even feel like we were on the second story because we weren't. I think we were on the first story, putting lights on the second story, if that makes sense. So I was standing on the roof of the first floor, or the roof at on one story, and then I was looking kind of like at the window, hanging lights around the window from the second one. So it still felt like I was on the first floor, which is fine, but it was just angled. It was always on like a little ledge, so just careful with that. But that was interesting. It reminds me of putting lights up with my old buddy Mike Radcliffe, who used to do that for like a multi-million-dollar house during Thanksgiving. And their cool thing was every year they would go on vacation for a week, and they would come back and have this company. My buddy's, I'm not sure if it's his company or his friend's company, but they would have him and his help set up lights in the trees, all in the house, inside, outside, and they had it like detailed, so like every year it looked the same, and every year was supposed to be like, oh, we left and Santa came and decorated our house. And they had so much stuff. I think they had 3 Christmas trees inside. They had like a spare room, they had a den, they had the living room, which was massive. They had stuff in the backyard, which was great. Stuff in the front yard. And we went like, I think there was like 20, 30 feet up on a ladder, just, and then we went like around every bush, and it was just so many trees to, it took, I don't know, 5-6 hours every time for 2 or 3 days. No, I think he did it all week. It was like all 5-6 days he was there, 8-9 hours a day, and then he would just call us when he got to certain parts and needed an extra set of hands. Man, I'm glad I had that experience to go help my friend Helen, is what it turned into. So thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Helen, I'm glad it turned out well. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think you said you want to hang out more lights next year, so we'll see if we can get a bigger ladder next year and tackle more. And then after that, just came back, tried to get myself ready to go, and I just didn't feel energized, I guess. I feel like I should have ran a few miles, but my friend had called and said they needed to talk after work. I didn't want to leave them hanging. They were still going through some stuff. So I stayed and talked, and then it was kind of 7:38, so I just made dinner, made chicken pasta salad. So I boiled the veggie noodles, which I love. I could eat those on their own. And then I did some chicken breast, cooked those, just put a little of the cilantro, oh my gosh, lime and cilantro, I think it was, like marinade on it, cooked that on each side for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then got a little brown on there too. It was nice. Then did the veggies. I did orange pepper, yellow pepper, or no, red, green, red, yellow pepper, and then no onion this time. It's one thing I forgot, but I added in artichoke hearts, which are great. And I added in some spinach, which was great. And I roommate brought us back some cucumber from the local farm. They said that her cousin had just don't know if they won them or bought so much, but yeah, they came back with like a giant grocery bag full of them. They said, please eat as much as you like. I can't go through this all. Okay. So there was zucchini, cucumber in there, or that they brought back, and green beans, and I just grabbed a cucumber and chopped that half that up and threw that in there, and so good. And then I had the dressing that I had was an avocado cilantro. Obviously, I'm in the cilantro stuff. I keep using it, but I had that and just called it a night from there. I came to finish the push-ups. I got to read real quick, and then call it a night. And that's the day. So run your life with health and happiness. Have a good night.